Jesus told his disciples that the world would know. He said, they will know that you are my disciples by the love that you have for one another. He told his disciples that they would know that they were his disciples by the love that they had for one another. It's the love that they had for one another that would cause the world to know that they were Jesus' disciples. Not their church attendance, not their confession that they were Christians, but the love that they had for one another. That's how the world would know that they were his disciples. And that applies to us too. If you consider yourself to be a disciple, a follower, a disciplined follower of the Lord Jesus Christ, the world will know that we are disciples, not because of the words that we speak, but because of the love that we have for one another. It's pretty amazing when you boil it all down to that. You know, Jesus didn't come here to establish a bunch of churches, a bunch of buildings with his name on it, with attendees. He didn't come here to do that. He came here to redeem us from what we fell into in the garden through Adam. Adam's one act of disobedience, one act of unrighteousness, one act of sin caused all men it caused death to come unto all men. And one man's act of righteousness brought life to all men. We've been restored to our original created potential and value. We were originally created in the image of God, and God is love. It says that in Hebrews, that God is love and that God is light. That God is light and God is love. And that as He is, so are we in this world. Which means the goal is to shine as lights by loving one another. It says that love covers a multitude of sins. And that's what God's nature is. It's His nature of love. Because God is love. So therefore His nature is love. And when He put His nature inside of us, He gave us the capacity to love with His love, His unconditional love. The kind of love that doesn't take into account a suffered wrong. The kind of love that endures all things and bears all things and hopes all things. The kind of love that never fails when put into practice. And that should be our goal. Everywhere we go, whether it be in our workplace or in our home. Or just out in public in general, when we're interacting with other people. And with one another. With our spouse, with our kids, with with our moms and dads, our brothers and sisters. We conduct ourselves in a godly way, not in the ways of this world. We're not jealous of one another. Instead, we encourage one another. And you will find that that kind of life is glorious. Anyways, peace.